Hey YouTube, got a bunch of projects this weekend, but this one I'm working on right now is the spare tire removal. Also with the carrier, I want to get all that stuff out and service my rear diff. But this first part of the video, I did make another video, but I need to split it up. So as I was going through and explaining to y'all what I wanted to do this weekend, it turned into a million things. So I think I need to scratch that one and just make a bunch of individual ones. So I explained that for the lock, I have this mechanism out. Here's the lock that normally hangs, you know, you're supposed to unthread, remove the lock, and take out, you know, loosen up this bolt, and that's what drops the carrier down. The original keys that I had for the car were in a truck I had years ago that got stolen, so I don't have the original keys. I lubed up this lock really well. I did it a couple weeks ago, and I hit it again today, and none of my keys fit. So I think this, you know, I just don't have the right keys for the lock. So I pulled the whole bracket. The bracket, let's see if we can get under here. Oh, it mounts right there to the frame, as you can see. So not hard. That was so is that 9/16, just two 9/16 bolts, and with some PV blaster, and then removed them. So be careful taking that last one out. This thing's probably, you know, 50-60 pounds. It kind of scared me. It didn't hurt me, but it kind of scared me when it fell. I should have known better. But to remove the rest of the carrier, I'll slide the tire out. There are, you see all the spider webs thing. I don't know if you can see that rod back there. I'll try to point at it right there. I'm gonna take off my rear wheels, and then you have to use an 11/16 wrench, I'm pretty sure, to remove those rods. Then the whole carrier will come down. So let's I'm gonna jack it up, remove each wheel individually, and then we'll remove those rods. So I'll be right back. Okay, got the rear right wheel off. So you can see, there it is. So I just hit it with some PB blaster just like 2 minutes ago. It is a 9/16. Tested that. Let's see how tight. Let's see. It's hard to film and work. I don't really want to stick the camera down, but let's see. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Okay. So let me take that guy out, and then we'll cut to the other side. I'll show you the other side. All right, this is the other side, driver's side rear. Got that guy soaked in PB blaster, just like the other side, and I already cracked it loose. So yeah, don't really. There's about 12 threads, maybe more than that, 15 threads or so on the threaded section of this carrier bolt. So you guys could watch me do the whole thing, but I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna turn the camera off and show y'all when it's dropped down. So yeah, be right back. All right, this is like 30 hours later. I had to fix my sleep schedule because I'm going a day shift, but I left off. It's actually dark right now because it's 3 in the morning, so time to wake up. Let's see, I drained my fluid out of the diff. It's actually pretty clean for probably never being changed. It's really greasy and gross back here. Looking at my bushings for my leaf spring and all that stuff, I think the only right thing to do would be to order a a bushing kit for the entire suspension. I'm not going to just buy the full kit. I'm just gonna buy the bushings. So I think I'll order that today. So there will be a video on me, and definitely starting at the rear. I'll start with the rear first and pull the spring and do all the bushings. Do the pull all the U-joints out of the drive shafts, or of those axles right there, whatever you'd call those. I don't know. Not CV axles, but similar. So pulling those out, inspecting those, cleaning those up, painting those. I have all the diff fluid out. I'm gonna plug that back up, and when the parts store opens up at like 8 or so, then I'll run over there and grab some new diff fluid. But for now, I'm gonna clean it up. So I'll clean off this plug and then reinstall it dry, and then I'm just gonna soak down everything back here and start scraping all the grease off, all the old gunk. What else? I will probably prep the frame back here, and I think what I should do is reinstall the plug, put the wheels back on, roll it out, and then I'll jack it up again, roll it out just in the driveway here, and jack it up again and spray down with degreaser and scrape and wash it. I think definitely gotta get some water involved here. Don't have a power washer, that would be nice, but nothing some elbow grease can't fix. If you can see right there, the carrier for the spare tire. I don't know if I'm gonna reinstall that, because it's just kind of useless weight. It's in the way of everything. I think it looks better without it. It weighs a ton, so kind of no reason to have that. But yeah, so let me pull this guy out, and then I'll start cleaning. All right, guys, so I pulled it out and I washed the crap out of everything under here. Got the best I could. Got the so it's very clean, pretty clean. I'm gonna paint the cover, the diff itself. So I'm gonna prep a couple of these areas, get those ready for primer and paint. I did order the bushing kit, so when that arrives, I will come back in here, and we're taking more apart, so then I'll paint other things, but I'll wait to remove those and clean those better, degrease them. But the diff will not be coming out, so I've got that pretty clean, and I'm just going to rough up the area, clean that again, and then prime it. So I'll be back when I get that primed. Okay, got it prepped, cleaned off more, found lots more grease and gunk to land under there, so I did another round of cleaning and scraping and stuff like that. Cleaned it with a brake cleaner and got all real dry. But yeah, there's the primer on it. Got some high temp primer, self-etching, so that came out really nice. Definitely some overspray, but like I said, a lot of this is going to come off when I do the leaf spring bushings, and I'll hang the car up and really be able to prep it properly and sand it, degrease that some more. But I want to do the diff, at least the back half of it. But some overspray over here, that's okay. It is now 6:30 a.m. Oh, I've been out here since 3. Like I said, trying to fix my sleep schedule, but so we got T-minus 1 hour before the auto parts store wakes. Before they wake up, I can go over there and get some diff fluid. That's okay. I'm in no rush. I want all the paint to dry and stuff, but it's coming along. You know, I when I showed you all the diff before cleaning it, it was covered in tons of gunk and grease, and I was kind of worried that it was leaking or needed to be resealed. But when I drained it, I pulled the plug out even before using the suction gun. It was running out, so it was at the most topped off level it could be in, so it's definitely not leaking. I measured the fluid, and it's, you know, there's a proper amount of fluid, so that's a good sign. So yeah, let me let this dry, get some black paint on there, and we'll go to the parts store, and then I'll be back with y'all. All right, the final coat of paint on there looks good. It's been about an hour, so it's not fully dry, but I think we can have the fluid. This is Posi track, so I got got 80/90, and then a Posi additive. This treats 1 to 4 quarts. So yeah, I'm gonna use a little hose, run a little line just to keep it cleaner. So I'll add half a quart of the first quart, and then I'll mix in the Posi, shake it really well in there, and add the rest of that. And then this probably will, I don't think it'll take the entire quart, but I want to make sure you get all the Posi track additive in it. So yeah, I would film under here, but the GoPro mount isn't great. Well, let's see. Get you guys set up on the jack. See what I'm doing. All right, that'll do. Well, first, I'll prep all these. Already got the plug out. Oh, you know what? I just cut that one too short. Should have waited. Let's do this one. It's better. Situated. I won't be in y'all's way, but I might. There's no bottle markings on this kind, but we'll just say we'll stop right here. We'll see that's, oops, I don't like that. Stick it out. Oh, this car's so low. I would jack it up to do this, but I don't want to make the diff level change, because then that will, I don't want to overfill or underfill, so leave it on the ground. This is a CRC brand. My dad loves CRC. Hopefully he watches this video. Just get that all in there. Should do it. Let's put the rest of this cord in there. Okay. I don't want to drip any on my paint. I will get a little bit on there when it's full. You know, it'll run out. But that's alright. I don't think it'll damage the paint. Should be set up enough to not damage. It's a long process. Just sitting here makes me anxious knowing that I'm filming and you guys are just watching me fill this in for no reason, but you're gonna watch the whole thing. Or at least you can skip ahead if you want, but I'll film the whole thing. Because I rarely do that. I always just shut it off so I can play my music and not get copyright stuff, but that doesn't matter. It's okay. On every last drop. There. Set the pause yet at the minutes. Woo! Mess. Making a mess. All that drain in there. Alright. Maybe I won't film it all, but get the point. I'll be back when this is over. Alright. All the fluid's in it. Plug's installed. You see that cool little plastic tag. Use limited slip diff lubricant only. Very cool. Very cool. So kind of clean that up. That was hiding under a pound of grease and gunk. So, but yeah, this guy's done. Definitely still made a little mess, but that's what's gonna happen when you do a diff. But yeah, on to the next.